my name is Amy and I'm a photographer in the Chicago area. If you're one of my clients, then obviously we already know each other. If you're not, this is new to you, I just wanted to take a minute and introduce myself and kind of share this new idea that I've been having. I have so much that I think about sharing with you guys all the time through my blog or through Facebook. I have a couple different avenues that I do that, but the truth is, I feel like sometimes that personal piece is missing, and video is such a cool way to do that. So here's what I'm thinking. We get questions all the time from people, emails and through Facebook, about specific photography related things. I've been doing this for long enough now that I've got a little experience under my belt. We've done this full time as a family for 7 years, and I've been doing it total for about 9. Lots and lots of sessions, thousands of sessions, lots of experience to fall back on and to relate to you guys. So when we get these questions, I love to answer them, and I was thinking video would be a really cool way to do that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot them at us through an email, amy@amytriplephotography.com, and I'll try to pick a couple each week to answer. Thought that'd be fun. Today, since nobody sent me any questions for this one, obviously specifically, I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about me, and we could just kind of get to know each other a little bit and then go on from there. So, me, let's see. I am a wife of an amazing husband who helps me full time with the business, which is fantastic because he does all the stuff that I hate. I get to shoot and do all the creative stuff. He does the bills and the scheduling, and it's kind of his thing anyway, so it works out. We're a good team. We have 3 kiddos, a 10-year-old little girl, 9-year-old little boy, and then a 6-year-old little girl. And other than that, pretty normal. We've got a dog. This is my dog, Shannon. She's kind of my happy place. I love her. Mwah. She's my girl, and we snuggle a lot. And a couple of bunnies. This is Gilbert. He's super cute. He makes us laugh, he hops around and does funny things. He's actually a lot like a dog. I do love our bunnies. And we are getting another puppy. I'm so excited. I'll show you the puppy when he comes, which will be in about 8 weeks, so that'll be exciting. I love photography, love it. I have found more and more that it's an art that the more that you understand, the better you can express yourself. There's no end to what you can learn with photography, which is one thing that I find just completely intriguing about it. It has never stopped capturing my attention in so many different ways, so that's really fun. I love to teach. I'm right now teaching a class of photographers, actually 2 classes of photographers. We've got 17 altogether that come every Saturday. It's an 8-week class. We have a blast. These are some of the coolest people who are on the road to starting their own photography businesses. I love being able to just get underneath people like that and show them what we've done that's worked, what we've done that hasn't, just teach them everything that I can. So that's our wholehearted photography class. I also teach Sweet Shots classes over at my studio, and those are for parents. They're really specifically for parents who have cameras but just don't know quite what to do with them, because that's how I felt when I first got my camera, so I love being able to share that. And then a fellow photographer, Heidi Peters, and I run a program. It's a year-long project called Shoot Along, and it's really, really cool. It's where you get this email every week, and we try to just teach through that email week after week a little bit more about the basic concepts of photography, and we really span from start to finish. We talk about that, we talk about editing, we have interviews with famous photographers who are fantastic and excited to share a little bit about their photography. So those are kind of the things that I have up my alley, and I really, really enjoy them, of course, aside from just photo sessions. To wrap it up, I thought that I would share just an answer to a question that we get all the time, which is, okay, I've got my camera, I've got my DSLR, which lens, if I need to buy another lens, which lens should I buy? I would love to answer that today. So my best suggestion for you guys is to purchase basically your first prime lens. When your camera comes, originally, chances are it comes with a kit lens, and kit lens is like your 18 to 55 millimeter. You might have gotten 2 if you got the package where you've got the 18 to 55, which is your general all-purpose lens, and then you've got one that is probably like 55 to 200 or 55 to 300. and that'll be like your telephoto zoom lens. So what I suggest is jump into the world of prime lenses. Prime lenses are fantastic. They are fixed lenses. So what you would be looking for is like a 50 millimeter lens, and it's not like, you know, it's not 18 to 55. It's not going to go in and out, no zooming, but it's just plain old 50 millimeters. And the thing about these lenses is they open up really wide. So your aperture is going to open up almost all the way, which is fantastic. It's going to open wider than the lens that came with your camera, than your kit lens. Which is really important because as it lets more light in, your shutter speed can be faster. So if you're taking pictures of kids, a fast shutter speed, as you know, is completely essential. You can't really get away from it. So what I love about this lens is it allows you to shoot like inside your house, in situations where you might not have been able to before. It'll pick up a shutter speed faster, and you can avoid using your flash, because flash can make your shots look a lot more less natural, which isn't always what you're going for, especially when you're just taking pics. So yeah, I would say there are a bunch of reasons to jump into your first prime lens. If you have a Canon, it's going to cost you about $115. Really not bad. I'd go with the 50 millimeter f1.8 if you're Canon. If you're just kind of jumping into prime lenses. If you're Nikon, it's going to be a little bit pricier. I shoot Nikon. The lenses are always just a little more, so it's going to be about around $200 probably for your first prime lens, your 50 millimeter f1.8 or a 35 millimeter f1.8. Either one would work really well. Nikon offers both. 35 is going to give you a little bit of a wider angle. 50 is going to be a little bit more how it looks in real life. So the other advantage of a prime lens is that they're incredibly sharp. They're very, very sharp. And it's funny because a lot of times you wouldn't think that your other lens, that your kit lens is lacking sharpness, but when you go ahead and get that prime lens on your camera and then you take a shot, you open it on your computer, it's like, whoa, it's super, super tack sharp. And that's really neat when you're getting close-ups of your kiddos and all of that. So that's it. That's just a little bit about photography today and me. I'm excited to get your questions. Shoot them our way, amy@amytriplephotography.com, and we will see you again next week. Hi. Do you just want to be the princess? Are you just going to be the princess? Okay, all done.